What's up guys, my name is Tisha the Brave. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in as always, and I'm just so grateful to be here. Go ahead and talk about beating your kids. Now let me just rewind. When I say beating your kids, I mean smacking them. So there's a lot of debate whether you should hit or not hit your kids, and I have to be one-sided here, and I would have to agree with smacking your kids. Now, I made a video previously about kids behaving on the bus and why 3 o'clock in London is the most annoying time to be out if you want to take public transport, because kids seem to be unruly. Kids seem to have a lot of disrespect nowadays. I don't know what they're watching on TV. There's even been talk about some programs being bad and having some really bad influence on kids. The latest one I heard about was Peppa Pig. If you don't know what Peppa Pig is, it's a children's cartoon show, and apparently a lot of parents were complaining that Peppa Pig is making their kids bratty, just like misbehaving in general. Now, a lot of people do not believe in hitting their children. A lot of people do believe in hitting their children. Now, if I was a parent, which I'm not, the way I was raised is that I used to get beat. Now, my parents would go as far as a belt and as a my parents would go as far as a belt, a little wooden stick, and a hand. They wouldn't go further beyond that. I know some people would go as far as to say that that was abuse, but this is just something that I grew up on, and this is something that is absolutely it was for me growing up, this was normal. Now, I am not saying that I am going to do that to my kids. The furthest I would go, honestly, is my hand, and that is it. They will get a smack from my hand, no further objects, okay? But coming from an African background, it's kind of expected to be more than just a hand. And I'm assuming if people come from a Caribbean background or from an ethnic background in general, a lot of people kind of have that thing growing up. I'm not saying it's true for everyone, I'm just saying that that's what happened, and that's definitely what happened to me. Now, when I say I will hit my kids, I'm not trying to say that I'm going to hit my kids over and over and over again, because that would be abuse. I'm not doing that, okay? Honestly, the way I would discipline my kid, now, if I told my kid, let's say for example, not to play with the ball in the house, and so I've already told them not to do this, they already know that. So I'm gonna give them a warning: don't do it, otherwise something bad will happen, aka a smack on your bottom, on the fleshy part of your body, okay? On the fleshy part of your body, okay? So if my child then disobeys me by playing with the ball in the house and breaks something on top of that, of course they're gonna get smacked on the bottom. Now, what do you want me to do? Put my kids in timeout? I'm sorry, I've seen that, and to be honest, I don't really think that's really effective. I don't know how else to discipline my kid. Now, on top of me smacking my child on the fleshy part of their body, may I add, if they continue to misbehave and it's clear that the smacking is not working, then I will then continue to ground them, discipline them, take things away from them that they like for a moment of time, or for a period of time, depending on how bad it is. And that's how I would proceed to discipline my child. Other people would seem to think that that is unfair. A lot of people would seem to think that smacking your child is something that is abusive. But honestly, I go by... So honestly, I again, you know me, I listen to the Bible and everything, and I read my Bible, and it's in the Bible, and also I grew up and I don't really see anything wrong with it. True story. I was in secondary school, and one of my bestest friends at the time, she was talking back to the teacher in a way where it was like, why are you doing this? It doesn't make any sense. It wasn't like he was disrespecting her or anything. And I asked her, did you get hit as a child? She's like, no. I was like, oh, I see. It's kind of clear to me when people have not been disciplined properly. Now, I'm not saying it's true for everyone. I'm not saying that you could be a good, I'm not saying that you can't be a good child or a good person now because you didn't get hit in the past. But what I am saying is that sometimes I can actually tell the difference. I wouldn't be Tisha the Brave if I wasn't talking my truth now. So, anyways guys, let me know in the comment sections down below. Do you hit your kids, or will you hit your kids? Or why do you think that hitting is wrong, or do you think that hitting is the right thing? Hit that notification button, like and subscribe, and please share the video. If you think that I've got good content, share the video. Please share the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Bye.